What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some Clicker Heroes, and this is the last episode that's going to be back on the browser. It's been a couple hours, and I just haven't switched it over. I was busy streaming a couple games and whatnot earlier, so haven't really gotten much done in between. We do got a bunch of stuff here, and we're actually done progressing pretty much already, and I probably can't get any farther because the boss timer is too low, but I don't think I'm going to raise the boss timer. I think I'd rather just reset. You can see how much we'd be ascending for, and then if we look at what we need actually, next Ancient Soul... That's going down a lot. We're definitely going to be coming towards the end of our run sooner than later. I mean, we've gone up close to the 5,000 zone mark. What am I doing in here? Ascensions here. Roughly, 5,000 zones-ish, not quite. More towards the 4,000 mark, I suppose. Meaning I probably don't have too many runs in this. And what I actually want to do is I want to see how this goes. We're going to risk it with that. So let's do this. That'll basically claim a whole ascension so we can just continue on from where we're currently at with all those hero souls, and that brought it up not very much there. Let's save it here. We've got to go import it still, so let's save, and we'll pop up the full screen and go import. Again, this will be the last time you guys will actually be seeing the whole process here, because it's going to be back on the browser, back to the old way we did it. The way I prefer much more, and I know a lot of you guys like it better that way too, so it'll be fun being back over there. But that was that. Figured I'd show you that one last time, and if we go to import, boom, should import that. I don't know how much damage we'll have. You can see how fast we're killing again. We definitely didn't claim a ton out of that, and the only problem with that is my combo actually went away, which is kind of a big deal, but we would have had to rebuild it anyways. So, and I do want to go right into using all of these. Get that, and then boom, boom. Rather than trying to idle it. I probably could idle for a bit and maybe time out a little, but with where we're at, it'd be rough anyways. I don't know how much farther we're going to push this run now. This could go a long time. This could not be long at all. I'm not really sure. I want to start prepping for a... let's do this real quick. But I want to be prepping for Transcendence soon, because I think we're coming up on one, and I want to have a bunch of presents for that, because you get a bunch of relics with presents. So I think that'd be kind of fun, just to give me the relics off the bat. I mean, you don't really need the relics, but... it kind of gives you a little bit of a boost off the bat if you can get a Juggernaut Relic in case you don't get one. As far as, you could do this completely without any Ancients or anything, and I get that, but it's kind of fun to have them if you can. This Overkill is just really leveling this thing up, which is nice. Getting a lot done there, and then let's get in here and actually select some stuff. We'll go for that hour quest. I probably won't be around in an hour, sadly. Probably actually shouldn't have done that, but we'll do it nonetheless. That's cool. There's 2-day ones. I want to do one with the lower guys, but it's not worth it. We also have these we can come claim. We're almost getting the next upgrade, which is one of the main reasons I wanted to do it this way. We are so close to getting this. It's 55,000. I mean, yeah, it's 10,000 levels, but that can come, I feel like we should be able to get it. If we get it, it'll be another big boost up for another good, I don't know how many thousand zones, but it'll be a nice boost. I do have to spend some of these Ancient Souls I have already, though, to get this formatted right. I think I need to add some to the boss timer. My primal chance isn't 100%, so let's start off with primal chance. Let's go down. Actually, that's one of the first ones, isn't it? Yeah. You're a little expensive to add 10 to. The question is, do I do it anyways? If I do 10, let's do 5. That'd be half that. That gives 180%. That's pretty decent. Monsters we're still doing great on. I don't think we're gonna even be able to cap that with how long things take here. Treasure chests we're still doing okay on. It really comes down to boss timer and boss health that's really affecting us right now. And Dora, right? No, Dora's fine. It's just these two. 10 of each of these is not hard to do. You can see Chronos is 10 seconds. If I do, we'll do it. We'll just straight up go 10 in. If we go 10 in there, you can see that brings us up to 200 seconds, which we were fine on. 10 in here is probably not going to be the biggest thing. It's at 95. What does that go down to? 70. So it's still really high multiplier, but it might just be enough, to be honest. I don't know, though. That might be able to get away, though. That'd be really sweet if we could. I don't want to spend too much more in it. That's my problem. People always say, you need to go crazy in the board, but it's I don't even do enough damage to keep going with Borb, I don't get how that makes any sense logically. But that really does set us up fine on boss timer. Like I said, Dora will probably need to drop another 10 in because it's probably going to start shrinking. And again, 10 for that's really not too expensive. We still have over 3,000 left, and it's where should these 3,000 be? What should I be leveling? What am I, you know, not leveling high enough? It's like I'm not even taking full effect of everything, and we're having problems. So I think I'm just going to try to keep things max. You know what? Let's do it. Where's the boss timer? Or boss health? Where are you at? Let's just do it. Screw it. Boss health. Put another 10 zones in. Let's get it down 45. That cuts it down quite a bit. We'll leave it there. See how that goes. That really does give us a lot of damage back. Because I think every boss... I mean, that's 45 times we just... Or what was it at 70 before? So, you get my point. Like, it's a lot. It's 25 times. I think every 10 levels is 25 times boss health. So, I don't know. And again, I get, like, some people are saying that you can just go straight in the board mainly without much into anything else. It's like, it doesn't really make sense to me how that would logically keep you pushing. But this should go on for quite some time now. I really do think we're going to get a lot out of this. Did that just end? Or did that not have the glowy around it? This one has glowy. I don't know if that had the glowy around it. We'll activate this one again, too, in case I didn't reactivate those guys. We can open these. There's not many of them. Yeah, just crap, pretty much. A couple relics we can check out, maybe get a couple rare relics. These are fairly... There's a level 6,000 there. These things are up to 9,000 now. What's the highest relic level you guys had? Because I think these are the highest I've had here, so... Literally none of them are even remotely useless. I guess that one adds a couple super clicks, but these guys are all better, I think. Did that do anything? Yeah, Sniperino, and then you did. Yeah, they all do something. Worth so much, and it's like, I wish leveling up was more beneficial, because it's like, if you look at what this does, see what that does with golden clicks, adds the 4,064. If I go to level you up, that's going to take it, it'll go up 2 seconds. And yes, I could do it a ton of times, and honestly, just for ha-has, we can spend a bunch of our forge cores. So you're going to see our forge cores will become pretty meaningless, and for 2 seconds every time, it's probably still the same, right? Or less. About 2 seconds still. Do a couple more. Just like, I don't see the point of anyone leveling anymore. And again, you don't really need these at this point. I mean, I'd be fine with no relics. It's more for just experimenting now because I have so many forge cores. I mean, how much is this costing? Still like nothing. Going up about 2 seconds still. But it's like, what's the point of spending my time doing this for nothing? Like, relics need a revamp, in my opinion. I think they need to make relics worth it again. I think relics are just crap. Like, as well as the clan rewards, like, except for brand new people to the game and maybe your fans, there's no point of collecting like clan rewards. Like, they don't do anything for you. I also think they need to change the way the boss works and make it to where everyone can keep overkilling it. So then everyone just can keep going. Like, just everyone gets their attack in, whether it's killed or not. And if it's killed, you move on to the next boss. So all 10 members should have the attack on it, I think. I really wish that's how the clans worked. I also wish the clans are bigger, but we know that's not going to happen. They're definitely not doing that. Hopefully they do it the next game, like I was saying previously, but... And how fast can we... Yeah, there we go. Now we can't afford it. That went up pretty quick, but it's like, it went up no levels in comparison. It's like, was that worth it? Like, I don't know. It's pointless in my opinion. But let's just kind of ride this out to the end. I'm not going to like come back when there's any more to do. Honestly, this is more of just kind of a relic conversation here. Also, you know you guys have been liking keeping up with my stats here. So I like to kind of show these off to you guys and kind of scroll through for anything. For anybody who likes to see whatever there's, you know, they like to keep up on. I think my presents are the most exciting right now. Yeah. I want to get up to 10k presents. I don't know when this event goes to. I don't know. Did it say? Patch notes, was it? No, this isn't about the... No. I don't know if they said how long it goes. So someone on the Reddit or someone's gonna answer in the comments, I'm sure. One of you guys knows. But we're getting this up there level-wise. You can see we're almost to the 250,000. I'll definitely be able to afford this. I don't know if I'll be around when that time comes because it is going to take some time. But I think, as bad as it is to say, I honestly think that this is going to be better when you reach about the 250, I guess even 230,000 mark. It takes too long to build back up for the progression you get. The problem is even me, I'm going to lose out on rubies without doing time lapses. I suppose, I mean, like, while this is still progressing, I guess, if I get everyone on, like, ruby quests, I could make up for it, I suppose, but I don't know. I don't know what the plan is there. When should I really be using this? Because I feel like, personally, I feel like right now is the best time to be using it. But it's like, for the rest of the game I'm going to have to be using that is, except for early running in the runs. Is that where I have to build up my rubies? Is early on in my trans, while I'm using time lapses, try to profit rubies to then be able to afford this later on in the trans? Is that the point? Because if so, I guess I get it. Like, but is that the strat? That's what I really want to know. So if anyone can help me out knowing when to use time lapses versus, or when not really to use the time lapses. I know when to use time lapses, but when should I be using this rather than time lapses? When is this the best efficiency to be spending 50 rubies on it? So I mean, again, I'm gonna go out of rubies myself using it, and most people can't make as many rubies as I make, except the people who play more and click a bunch of the things. But maybe with like Arthur, it's crazy. I don't know, guys. I'm not really sure how I should run that, but we're making a ton of gold right now. Wow, we'll be able to afford that in no time, actually, as long as we keep up the damage the way we are. But we're insta-killing perfectly okay. I think we're on track to staying up there. Again, primal chance is going to slowly drain. That boss health, I think, was killing us being so high, to be honest. But I don't know what, again, a good level for that is. It's interesting. I like spending them like this. So what I'm going to be doing with the next ones I get, whatever I claim here, which I don't know how high that's honestly going to get. I don't see it getting extremely high. Although, actually, where am I at there? 46. Okay, that's already getting a pretty big gap, and we're just starting this, so who knows? It could be a lot, but I don't know how much of these I should technically spend. I think I want to spend about... I think I'm going to rerun the formula with what I would have in total on the whole Chor and Ponyboy thing, level them up to where they need to be. I'm going to leave Phan. I'm going to leave this for a bit. I'll probably go up to 30 at some point, which will allow me to go up a bunch of, you know, more zones and time lapses and stuff. It'll let me push farther in my runs. So we'll probably do that. This will end up leveling up to 2,000. I mean, it's going to come eventually. It's doubling our DPS, so eventually it'll be worth it. But realistically, it's not worth it right now. Again, it's not going to have us put too much into Ponyboy, I don't think. And then it's just going to be a matter of saving up a good sum again and distributing it as we go. Again, I don't get the whole Borb strat. It makes zero sense, zero logic between it from what my understanding of it. I don't see how you could push with it. So if anyone would like to give me a generally brief description on how that works or why that's good just to only use Borb. Like, people are literally telling me only Borb, Ponyboy, and like Phan or something. It's like, I can tell you that's wrong. Like, Chor is, you know, really good to have, summon a Chor later in the game. If you're new, don't worry too much about Chor. I would not put much into Chor if you are new to the game. If you're low amount of Ancient Soul count, I probably wouldn't worry about it till you're upwards of, honestly, like 2,000, maybe 4,000 Ancient Souls before you put much into it. Like, put a couple into it just to chip it away, but it doesn't do a ton for you. But this whole strat of like allocating these as you go is definitely the way to go. It's been very helpful trying to plan things out for me. So anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. If so, please smack that like button. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.